Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Mythic Market refresh, just seeing if there's going to be any changes when it comes to the character crates, weapons, so on and so forth. Also the kind of cooldown we're going to expect on the Mythic Market refresh going forward. We did have quite a lengthy cooldown introduced with the last reset, but also there was a big change up with how the characters were implemented. We had some crates with some really nice characters in there, honestly. But people weren't sure if this was like an anniversary special or this is going to be how it's going to be going forward. Are we going to get a brand new exclusive character in the Mythic Market? We'll have to wait and see. And we're going to see right now, actually. We're going to see right now. So here's the information. Survivors, the Mythic Market being refreshed on the 22nd of January 2024 at 5 PM Pacific time. Here is all you need to know. It will last from the 22nd of the 1st to 21st of the 5th. So it's like 4 months. Long old time, like 120 days. That's a long old time. So I think it's even maybe slightly extended, or was it 120 days before? I'm not sure, but it's a long time. Here's the Attack Fighters choice box. We have got Gold Mythic St. Paddy's Day Rosita, which was a PC suggestion. We also have Gold Mythic Agent 46, Gold Mythic Raven, and Gold Mythic Sarge as the crate contents. The defense fighters are as follows. We have Gold Mythic Casanova Davey, Gold Mythic Easter Jesus, Gold Mythic Steve, which was a PC suggestion, and Gold Mythic Zoo. I will say with the PC suggestion stuff, we were asked to just put forward a bunch of characters, and from those suggestions, Scopely took some of our input. But the characters that are not PC suggestions are not what PC suggested, just so we're clear. The next special fighters, we have got a special choice box here, and this is how you can get Tactician Heath to LB3. You have to get the Heath from this crate, or you could go for Anniversary Maggie. If you don't have her, it's only going to be one copy of Maggie, but you will get her leader bonus, which means that you will not have any counter damage for 2 turns. So if you hit her payback, you'll have it reduced to 0. This can be very good with a lot of damage dealers, especially the damage dealers in the damage dealer crate. Raven and Sarge, what 2 of their biggest issues is the fact that they will proc payback characters, whereas if you get Anniversary Maggie as the leader, that's not going to be a problem. They can actually target those characters instead, which is obviously way more problematic for a Reflect or so on and so forth. Now, in this refresh, it says it does also include a weapon called a House Divided. Anyone who's a Telltale fan will know. This is from episode 2 of season 2 of Telltale, and it is got, well, it's a tough weapon for one thing, which is great because free-to-play do not get enough tough defense weapons. It has got 40% HP, 40% defense, bonus defense, 40% defense when being attacked by enemies with more than 35% HP. And then the last one, it has Telltale Allegiance. Each turn, all Telltale Allegiance teammates heal 10% HP for each Telltale Allegiance team member on the team. Now, the new Telltale Defense team has like 3 tough characters, so 4, including the Lee Awakened, effectively. So it's got a lot of tough potential. Definitely a few characters that can hold this. You could put in Clementine's hand, you could put in Omid's hands, you could put in Luke's hands, and if you wanted, you could also put in Lee's hands. There is a Mythic Market, obviously, where you're going to be able to get the more exclusive characters in here. Heng Yem, Peter Anderson, Wang Fa, and so on and so forth. That's it for the exclusive fighters. There's no new exclusive fighter this time around, but there is the Attack Choice Box, which is going to be 60,000 TWD Gold medals. The Defense Choice Box is going to be the same at 60,000 TWD Gold medals each. Obviously, you can claim this up to 5 times. You don't have to get the same character with each crate, but if you didn't have one particular character and you needed all 5, you could just get all 5 of that one character. The choice is yours. The Special Fighter Choice Box is 100,000 gold medals. Obviously, you can only claim this once, and that is going to be the Heath or the Anniversary Maggie crate. Then we have the weapon at 50,000 TWD gold medals, and we have some kind of returning characters here. Quite expensive, honestly. They're being priced at the same price as an exclusive character, whereas these characters used to be priced at half the price of an exclusive. This is kind of weird, especially someone like Angel, who is very old. But we also have Noor, who's a good pick here. I have been complaining about this character for a very long time, in that if you're free to play, you could legitimately just have the 2 copies from the battle pass that you got originally, and there's no other ways to get her. So here she is. She is still pretty relevant. You know, she's in a lot of teams. She's still quite powerful. So yeah, pretty nice character to have in here. Gold Mythic Omid is in here as well, and he was reasonably recent and one of the more powerful defense characters we've had in events recently. So that's obviously great. We also have the return of the Corvus Knife, Peter Anderson CZ, Andre's Assault Rifle, Diamond's Cowboy Pistol, Valkyrie's Broadsword, and Wang Fa's Machete. There is also going to be up to 10 Blowtorches which you can claim from this for 5,000 TWD gold medals each. And that is the end of the Mythic Market reset. Lots of new stuff, maybe some things that you're going to be able to pick up yourself. These characters here in the actual store, I'm not going to pick up. I'm definitely going to pick up the weapon just because it's a new exclusive weapon. I don't know if that weapon would return again. I don't know if that would be like consistently returning. This could be a one-off. It could be just this store. Maybe more information will be dropped by Scopely in the future about that. From the defense choice crate, I'm probably going to take... I'm not sure, actually, because I need two of these characters. I need Davey and I need Steve, so I have to think about it. The special fighters choice crate, I would take Heath because I have Maggie. And then from the attack choice crate, I would take Sarge because he's the only one I don't have. And I only have one copy of him, so I'll take 4 of those crates. So for me, I'm actually getting something out of this refresh, whereas the last refresh I didn't. I did think the last refresh was really good for the game, though. This one looks pretty decent as well, but I think some of these characters are quite old in some people's eyes. I think what people got to realize when it comes to the Mythic Market is it's not meant to bring you to like where the game is right now. It's meant to bring the base level of the game up so that the gap is smaller. And this is definitely going to reduce the gap for free-to-play, getting a pretty good select attack character there. And obviously a potential good defense character when it comes to a leader or so on and so forth. The Anniversary Maggie's a nice addition. That was a PC recommendation as well, Maggie. And we managed to get 1 copy into into the Mythic Market. But yeah, it's not a terrible reset. I think some people will be upset that there's not the most recent characters in there, but that isn't pretty much what the Mythic Market's about, in my opinion. It's about bringing the base level up. You know, it's like a what's the instrument that people play where they open it wide and loads of air goes in, and then they squeeze it together with their hands, and all the air comes out and it makes noise. That's what it's doing. It's squeezing the game together a little bit more. It's bringing the free-to-play up levels. Sophia now in the last crate, in the attack crate, now like Agent 46, Raven, and we also have Rosita, a pretty good Ultra. So you definitely can get your hands on a pretty nice attack character there if you want. So that's it for a little look at the new Mythic Market refresh. New crates, a special crate edition. Obviously, these are potentially one-off editions. This Heath and Maggie potential. This is a new format, seemingly, that Scopely are trying to do with a new character introduction as well in Heath. It's a bit interesting to have them both in the same crate because obviously you're making someone choose between the new character and an old, very useful character. So it is a bit problematic maybe if someone wants both. But that is the way it is. But some really good picks in the individual character returns. I think Noor and Omid are really great picks, honestly. Bringing, like I said, the defense is up a little bit for free to play in terms of like the base. You know, as long as we're bringing the base level up a bit, the gap will close a little bit, and that is obviously good for free to play. I do think the cost of these crates is maybe a little bit expensive. I think a lot of the cost is being effectively overvalued by the fact that there are whales out there with so many of these tokens because they're not spending them, but the people who need it the most are free to play. This is the biggest issue with this store for sure. So hopefully there are some optional rewards that you can get in the future with these WD medals. So for instance, like you could pick up WD medals in an event or something like that as an optional reward with your leftover tokens. Pick up a few thousand of these. I think most people wouldn't go for those, but there will be free to play who would be like, I could pick up like effectively half of a character crate with my leftovers, which is actually pretty good for them. As long as it's a choice, it's great. If it's forced reward, like it is in like some tournaments where it's the forced rewards, that's where it can be problematic for the entire player base, but that's just the way it is. But if you have any thoughts about this Mythic Market reset, please leave them in the comments down below. Tell me which characters you're happiest about seeing in the store, which ones you're going to be claiming straight away. I want to thank you very much for tuning in though, guys, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.